everybody, I'm Elva and this is Skylar from the customer service team here at Fat Quarters Shop. Today is Friday the 13th of September 2019. Woo. Kimberley is in Utah doing some fun and exciting stuff, and so Skylar and I are here today.
Yay!
Hi.
Welcome,
Hello.
Elva and Skylar. First thing I want to do is give y'all a confetti cannon for doing this, because it takes bravery to come up here and do a live stream. So thank you guys for doing this.
I'm shaking so hard right now, you guys. You have no idea. I'm like. All right, so you want to introduce yourself?
Cool. So I'm Skylar. I work behind the scenes with customer service. Whenever y'all call in and speak to one of our awesome customer service reps, and whatever y'all need done, color matching, if there's a problem with the order, substitutions on the order to make sure we have enough yardage. I'm kind of the guy that behind the scenes does all those things and sees them through to the end to make sure that we do whatever y'all needs to be done to your order and keep up our satisfaction with y'all.
Yeah, Skylar does a great job. He's like running around like crazy, always busy. My name is Elva. I am the customer service supervisor. I have been working in customer service for 2 or 3 years, I guess. I've been here at Fat Quarter Shop for 7.5 years. I did not know how to sew when I started, did not own a sewing machine. I think I worked here 2 years before I did that. And now I am in love with quilting, and I love to quilt.
Yay! And do you guys want to tell us about any pets you have or any significant others?
Which do you want first?
Let's go with pets. Do either of you have pets?
I have cats. I have 2 cats, and we have pictures because I love my cats.
Pop them up here.
One is Temple, one is Juno. That is Juno. Juno is my fabric cat. If I'm separating fabric or doing anything with fabric, he is all over it. He wants his own pile, and I can't take fabric from him, or he tries to get me. So he gets his own little pile of fabric every time I separate stuff out.
Aww. This guy.
And that's Temple. She's a sweetie. She's a love monkey. Like, she just wants to be petted on. She would rather have pets than food. It's the strangest thing. Like, she is, and both of my cats are rescues, and I love them. They're my babies. They're both, I think, 13 years old.
Oh, awesome. Okay, and give me 1 sec here. Okay, and significant other?
Well, I don't have any pets, but I do have a significant other. I am engaged. We got engaged 2 months ago.
That's
I asked her
amazing.
to marry me in our first apartment together, and it was just an amazing, awesome event that I think I will remember forever.
Oh, I'm gonna give a confetti cannon for y'all. Congratulations! Yay!
Okay. Her name.
And then
And we're so that is Morgan, my beautiful fiance.
Hi, Morgan.
And that's a picture of us on our balcony right after it happened. We are planning on getting married next year on Halloween.
that's amazing! Oh my gosh, I love that. Okay, and then I have this other picture.
And that's the other one, us looking at the ring and everything.
Oh my gosh,
It's
you
a
guys are
really
so
pretty
cute.
ring.
Okay. Some people are asking for a close-up of the ring. I don't think I can do that based on the picture. It would be very pixelated, but I'm sure it is gorgeous.
Trust me, it's really pretty.
Okay. Okay, next subject, which was Make-A-Wish. Do you guys want to tell us about Make-A-Wish?
Yes, so the Make-A-Wish link is now live. Make-A-Wish, so every year we do a quilt. It's underneath our goodies. This is the Bloomtopia quilt, which is going to be the 2021. Skylar is going to help hold it up.
2020 quilt.
2020. What did I say? 2019. Sorry. So the proceeds of this benefit Make-A-Wish. Our goal is to raise $30,000 and grant 5 wishes. This year we were able to do 4, which is super exciting. We want to do 1 more, y'all. We can do it. I know we can. The link is on our website. I mean, it's on our blog, The Jolly Jabber, right?
Yeah, and in the links below.
In the links below. We suggest $5 per pattern. The donations are the way we raise money to give these kids a wish and make a difference.
Yay, beautiful quilt. So, and patterns and such won't be released until next year.
Right. But we are taking reservations for the kit and the backing set.
Mm-hmm. Excellent.
Yeah.
Sit back down.
Right?
I have a cheat sheet, y'all, because I forget.
Okay.
Did you want to talk about our stuff so we can kind of clear off the...
Yeah, I was about to ask, can you guys kind of tell us like some of your favorite things from the shop, your favorite notions, favorite fabrics?
Cool. So I'll go first. I think we brought 5 things along, and we'll start with the stash and stores. I do have one of these on my desk. They are very useful. Just keeping pens and scissors and everything in line. Like Elva said, I am running around a lot, so I do usually try to stock this with pens in the beginning of the day. By the end of the day, it's probably empty because I just grab one and go, and I usually forget where I put my pen down. But I did get the red and the white one, kind of my high school colors. We were red, white, and blue. We were the Titans for whoever's watching out there in Frisco, Texas.
Go Titans!
And then moving on, so we start with the man bag.
I love this bag. So cute.
So I do like this. It's pretty cool that we actually have something like this in here. It's kind of hard sometimes being a guy finding something that's going to be easy to relate to. I'm not a big quilter, so I wouldn't be able to tell too much like about the pre-cuts, half-yard bundles, fat quarter bundles like Elva might. This would be a pretty cool toiletry bag, I think, or even put it on like my golf bag to be able to hold tees and golf balls and all that with everything going. So it's a pretty cool bag, and I do suggest it. It does have a big room, a lot of room inside of it and everything. Let's see, what's next? Cool, and then I have this School Days pens that we have. The reason why I picked this is my mom, both my aunts, my uncle, my grandma, and my fiance's mom, my future and mother-in-law, were all teachers, so I thought I'd do something for them while I'm on here as well, and not just myself. And then we have the Battered Up pattern by, I think this is Cluck Cluck Sew.
Yeah.
And I had the opportunity to play baseball my entire life, or up until a couple years ago. I played from T-ball all the way through 2 years of college ball. So I thought it was cool. It just reminded me of growing up and everything, and all the summers that we spent just traveling around playing baseball and having fun. And then I have the Cow Abstract Quilt pattern. We also have a quilt kit of this as well. The reason why I picked this is actually before I started working here at Fat Quarter Shop for a short time, I did work out on a ranch with a bunch of cattle. So it kind of did remind me of being out there, just getting up, running cattle, running feed, and doing all that stuff out there in the country and whatnot. And then lastly, I do have the P.S. I Love You tag, and that is because I'm getting married next year. So P.S. I Love You, Morgan.
Aww.
Oh my god. They are so cute, y'all. You have no idea. Okay. So, yes, please. My favorites, yes, stash and stores. These are the stash and stores. I have this one in my bathroom. It holds all my makeup brushes. I like aqua and blues a lot, so I also like jewel tones. And this is my newest favorite one. I haven't bought it yet, but it's on my wish list. So maybe I'll get it for my birthday or Christmas or something. Ooh. But I do like them. They're really handy for holding all the little things that tend to, like, I really hate it when I'm sewing or something and I have my seam ripper and I set it down and it rolls off the table, or I knock things over all the time. So those are really good for me to not do that because I'm a little bit of a klutz. This is Chelsea. This fabric is so pretty. The fabric line is Chelsea. I can't remember. Robert Kaufman, I think, is who makes it. And I walked by this fabric. They were photographing it, and I just had to be like, it's so pretty. It looks like a watercolor paintings.
It's gorgeous.
And the colors are so pretty. It's got these really pretty corals in it, these really dark and light blues, and just like the watercolor of it. I want to see a quilt made out of this so bad. I think it would just be elegant and beautiful. It makes my heart happy.
It's really cool because it has those imperfections in it too. It's
Yeah.
not like a perfect design.
Yeah, the watercolor, like that bleed.
Mm-hmm.
That's the watercolor effect. It's so pretty. Aww. So that's Chelsea, and if you haven't seen it yet, it's really, really nice. Want to trade?
Yep, I'll trade you.
Thank you.
Yep.
This is Royal Blue. This is Adidas Tars' new fabric line. Aquas again, blues are my favorite colors. These are gorgeous. This fabric is so pretty. I just I know. I feel like, y'all, I'm a dork I'm a total dork, so I'm really nervous about being a dork in front of all of y'all, so I'm a dork. Hi. I hope all of y'all dorky ones will chat out and say hey to me. Hi. So this is really cute because I feel like, you know that the Cream and Sugar book that Adita made, and then the Cream and Sugar quilt. I bought the book. I haven't made the quilt. I saw this and I thought, this is the fabric I want to make that quilt out of. It is gorgeous. It's all of these blues, these really pretty florals. The colors are really deep, and there's enough play with the browns and the creams. Like everything just pops like super nice. I love them. So pretty.
I'm sure I'll make the color match that later.
Yes, Skylar will be happy to color match this for you if you're looking for a background solid or grunge, maybe. You know, that's what he does.
Go Skylar.
Skylar's awesome. So this book is Say It with Quilted Skinnies.
Oh.
I picked this book because it's, I live in an apartment. I have a 1-bedroom apartment, so I don't have a lot of wall space to display large quilts. Small quilt works really well for me. And I saw this and then I fell in love. I'll show you the pattern that made me like, okay, I have to have this. It's this pattern right here. It's called Wash and Try. It has little clothespins and a little hanging up the clothes at the bottom. It's just too cute. I have to have this for my laundry. I have to. But all of the quilts in here, I think, are approximately 28 by 14. So 14 inches of wall space. I think that'll be fantastic. Anyways, I love this book. There you go.
Switch ya.
The last thing I'm going to talk about is the Kimberley sack pattern. This is by Fig Tree & Company. I'm a sample maker for Fat Quarter Shop. One of the first samples I ever made was this bag. I've probably made 6 or 8 of them. I'll show you. I brought them.
Okay, I was going to say, do you have them?
I do. I'm going to show you this, guys. It is ugly, so be forewarned. This is the first bag I made, and I carried it as my purse for probably 2 solid years. Till it like came apart at the bottoms, and like there's no fabric here anymore. It's just batting and string.
Oh.
It used to be clean. It's been washed I don't even know how many times. So then this is the one I made most recently from stash fabric at my house.
Ooh.
I repurposed the hardware from a bag that had seen its life expectancy, so I stole the hardware off of it and I get to reuse that.
Lovely.
I think this is a little snippets fabric I put on the inside because I felt like it coordinated pretty well.
Yeah.
But these bags are fantastic. If I have a bag that I have to hold, I will set it down and walk away. So this, you can put it where you want. Your hands are free. I've given all of them away except for that one and this one. And everybody loves them and people carry them and they're fantastic.
Yeah.
Plus, if you have really big stuff, you can do like that and like really load the purse for what you got to do.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Kimberley
Seeing
sack.
A lot of love in the comments, people saying that you guys are doing awesome. Thank you for filling in.
Thank you. I'm sure I've talked to so many of you guys, but it's different like this. What are we supposed to talk about? No, jelly-filled.
Jelly-filled book, the new book.
It's time for Jelly-filled.
Jelly-filled. This is the new Jelly-filled book by Vanessa Gertson. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm a Texan. I don't say anything right. So Vanessa Gertson of Layla Boutique. And this is 18 quilts using 2.5-inch strips. These cutes are quilty. Yes, they are. These quilts are cute. Isn't that adorable? Look at how cute that is. I like that one too. Do you want to see Skylar? Skylar wants to see.
A little bit, yeah. Those are cool.
So C&T and Vanessa sent us some quilts that we can show you guys. I've only seen one because I wanted to see them for the first time with all of y'all because I thought that would be really fun and exciting. So Skylar, who is really good at being tall, is gonna help hold them up. The first one we've got is, he's gonna hand me the tag. Yay! It's called Marble Cheesecake. It's features Sunny Side Up by Corey Yoder, and the background is Vanilla Grunge.
Ooh.
These are sherbety colors. How cute. And that's the back. This is a nice size quilt. This is really pretty.
It's taller than me.
It's taller. Which is saying something. Skylar is like super tall. Very nice. I just took it.
Oh, cool.
This one is Sprinkles on Top. Uses Catnip by Gingerbread. I love these start quilts. That is really cute. And Skylar, don't we have a special thing to tell them about?
Oh yeah, the coupon. So starting this Friday up until next Friday, the coupon will be Jelly15. It'll be 15% off the jelly-filled book. And in case you didn't get all that, it'll also be in the description box below.
Hey!
Hey! Skylar's got it going on. He knows what he's doing. Me, not so much. And the next one is called Heartthrob, featuring Garden Variety by Layla Boutique. Oh, look at that. Look at those. This is so cute.
Oh, why don't you see the back?
Oh, yeah. I love a pieced back, you guys. Like, it's my favorite thing. It's like getting 2 quilts in one. It makes me so happy.
Yes.
Oh, and the quilting on this is phenomenal. This is really, really pretty. Garden Variety. That's gorgeous fabric.
That's beautiful.
I love that pattern. Those big hearts are awesome. This is Parade, featuring Nest by Layla Boutique. Oh, look at those blues. They're so pretty. And those corally colors are really nice. They set them off nice. Pinwheel blocks are awesome. And with the stripy offsetting. Oh, another piece back.
Yep. And piece back.
So pretty. Oh, look at the little bird's nest. Those are so cute. Oh, this is lovely. Nest by Layla Boutique. Next one up, Stargazing. Ooh, this uses Quill by Three Sisters.
Oh, wait till you see the back of this one.
Skylar's like, I know the front's pretty, but wait till you see the back.
Right. I get to see them backward.
These are beautiful. These squares in the center of these star blocks are gorgeous. So pretty. Turn it, turn it, turn it, turn it. Ooh.
Lots of piece backings.
That's like a really nice way to use up your leftovers from a fabric line. Look at that. They use like all the different fabrics. How cute. Great idea. Great idea. Ooh. And the next one is In the Mix, which uses The Good Life by Bonnie and Camille. I think that's a flannel bag.
And to everyone asking in the comments, these are all quilts by Vanessa Gertson that can be found in the Jelly-Filled book.
Jelly-Filled book.
This one is not pieced in the back.
This is so pretty. This mint. Beautiful. One of my favorite things about working here is I get to touch them. Like, like that is pretty awesome, touching the fabrics and the quilts. And so that
was the trunk show.
the trunk show. My first trunk show, y'all.
Excellent.
Skylar's
Great
first trunk
job.
show, y'all.
I love the teamwork with Skylar holding up the quilts. We had someone in the comments saying that this should be part of Skylar's job is holding up the quilts for Kimberley on Livestream.
You just got volunteered for a new job, sir.
And can you guys remind us of the coupon code one more time?
So it's going to be Jelly15. It'll be 15% off the jelly-filled book right here. It'll go from this Friday till next Friday, the 20th.
Yeah.
And in case you didn't get that, sorry, it is also in the description box below.
Excellent.
Yes. Yes.
So we're gonna have Farm Girl.
Farm Girl Vintage 2.
Yay! Comment below if you've received your copy of Farm Girl Vintage 2 or if you ordered one.
The long-awaited book. We have it, y'all. It's out now. The sew-along that we're doing is this quilt on the cover. You can either buy fabric from us or you can use from your scraps or your... I keep calling them scraps. It's a stash. I'm a scrappy quilt girl. I do love scrappy quilts. The sew-along runs from November 1st until the 3rd of March next year. We're covering 2 blocks a week. There's going to be a monthly blog post on the Jolly Jabber. And you can always go to Lori's blog and then on social media as well. Lori's blog is Be in My Bonnet. Hashtag Farm Girl Fridays. The links and everything are going to be below. I don't think we can say that enough. Links below.
Yes.
And then let's just flip through here. Look, this is so cute. So cute.
Actually, I've seen this one.
You haven't seen this one? Well, let's look at it and not let them look at it.
Right?
Are you going to make any of those blocks, Elva?
You know, I don't know. I tend to, my personal style tends to be a little more of the modern. Whenever these quilts come in, I'm blown away by how cute they are. I think my sister would love these quilts. Me, I like more, I like a less traditional.
More modern?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
Tulip blocks, little strawberry jam blocks. I don't know if you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm trying to
There we go. That's perfect. Holding it up like that.
I'm like, I'm just gonna look and tell you it's awesome, and y'all are just gonna have to buy it to see.
All I can ask.
It really is, though. I got my copy of it yesterday.
Oh.
Yes, I got it. Because my mom loves baking and stuff, and it's got lots of, like, little pies and jams and things. So I'm going to make, like, a mini quilt
The
for her.
one thing I really love are the mason jars that Lori does.
Yes.
I love the mason. I have a ton of mason jars. I don't use canisters at home. I use all mason jars. And I'm a fan of mason jars. So when she does mason jar stuff, I'm always super excited. Mix up. Oh yeah, there's a truck, Skylar. Look how cute. You want to make a truck, Skylar?
I'd have to learn how to quilt first.
I think Skylar's gonna learn how to quilt, y'all.
And Skylar, lots of people were wondering if your fiance quilts or sews.
She does not quilt or sew. She is a director of a spa.
That's amazing. Oh my gosh. Well, if she ever got into quilting and sewing, you know where to get her stuff.
Oh,
Right?
And I'm just gonna, we have a little Farm Girl Vintage 2 graphic. I'm just gonna pop it up one more time for everyone to see. And then you guys can see it there. Okay, yeah, just a reminder of the sew along dates.
45 blocks, 2 blocks a week. That's not too hard to do, 2 blocks a week. I like it when it's broken down. I feel like sew alongs make it manageable to do quilts. And I like them.
Yeah, and then if you guys use that hashtag Farm Girl Fridays, you know, we get to see all of your awesome things that you're making.
Oh yeah,
like that.
we love it when you guys send in stuff you've made. It's very exciting for us to see it all.
Alright, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and take that graphic off.
I'm
Okay.
just gonna hide that. Gonna hide that. My cheat sheets. So the next thing I think we're gonna talk about is the pillow talk. No. Yes? Pillow talk.
talk.
Pillow talk. I don't know what I'm doing. Faking it as I go.
Just rolling with the punches here. You want to read the book? Read the quote.
So the Pillow Talk is a Dita Sitar's new book, Laundry Basket Quilts. I have seen these pillows in person. I cannot tell you how cute they are. Kimberley made this quilt from the alphabet chart in the book. She just turned it into this cute, adorable little quilt. The backing is a cuddle or a minky fabric. It has little sheep. I said, oh, look, it has lions. Skylar's like, that is not a lion, that's a sheep. And then I was like, yes, that's a sheep. Okay, no lions on a farm. Thank you, Skylar. No. But yeah, it's gorgeous. It's so cute. And it would be such a fun little baby quilt.
Yes.
But the pillows in this thing are phenomenal. I hope that you guys have all looked at the video where Adita talks about her techniques and stuff for the piecing. And these things are amazing. Like the quality of her work is stunning. She's amazing. I love this polka dotty one. It's super cute.
I think it was one of my favorite ones too.
Was it?
Yeah.
That one and the orange peel one.
Yes.
Which I don't know if there's a picture of that one in here.
There should be.
Why wouldn't there be? It's part of the book. This one. Yes, so pretty.
Oh my gosh. So cute. Oh, and actually the orange peel and the dotted one are there together.
I know, I saw that. But yeah, these are amazing. And what a great, little projects are great for practicing the harder skills. Like to me, applique is a little bit of a harder skill. You know, so when you don't have to think about doing something big, doing something small, you can practice, you know, slow down, take your time, do it well, and have something really nice at the end. It doesn't take that long. It's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Just lay the pillow talk book right there.
What do we got now?
Okay. Okay, so we want to talk about Beginner Series.
Yay, beginner series!
The Ultimate Beginner Quilt Series by Pat Cortishaw.
I was super excited. Super excited when I heard about the Beginner Quilt Series because there are several people here who don't know how to quilt. One of my coworkers had just bought her first sewing machine, so I was like, this is the perfect thing. So several of us here have gotten together and we're kind of doing it just for us, not to share out with anybody or anything, but we're just kind of doing it for us to do it as a group. So if people have questions or anything, we're following along with Kimberly on the videos. So we're going to show some of the ones that our team has done so far.
Yeah.
Gracie did this one. These are all block number 6.
Yes, which went up yesterday.
I have not done block number 6 yet. I'm going to look at all these. Miss Sue in customer service did this one. Hi, Sue.
Hey, Sue.
Go Sue.
Very cute.
Very bright.
These colors. Taryn did this one.
Ooh.
Very good job, Taryn. Taryn's a brand new quilter. Gee, Lily, I wonder who made this
I've
one.
never seen that block before in my life.
Beautiful. Lily did that one. And last but not least, Miss Angel did this one in grunge. Hey, Angel.
They're all really cool.
Yay,
They
good
are
job, everyone.
really, really cool. I'm going to show you mine.
Ooh, Elva sewing on? What?
Well, me, Cynthia from customer service, Kat from customer service, Lori from customer service, Teresa, and then some people out from the production floor. Like, we're all getting together. We meet at lunch on Thursday, one day a week, and we kind of talk about the blocks we've done. We've talked about kind of how we're planning, problems that we had. It's like an hour get together. It's really simple. I'm doing mine. I'm doing mine all in black and white and gray and taupe from my stash. So I have a lot left over from.
Tell them your theme too, where you're not repeating.
Oh yeah, so I'm trying. If I've used a fabric in a block, I'm trying not to use the fabric again in the quilt.
Oh.
So I'm trying to use up a larger variety of what I've got at the house. I'm not the best at trying to figure out which colors match, but I'm happy with what I've done so far. I really like it. I really think that I might do a turquoise or like a red grunge sashing when it's done to put it together. I think that would make the gray and taupes pop really well, but I don't know. So once I get there, I'll figure it out. I'm sure just like a majority of y'all, we're just kind of starting and we'll figure it out as we go along. It's a great way to do it. So that's my contribution.
So are you using one particular fabric collection or just a mixture from your stash?
Just a mixture from my stash. I had a black, it doesn't go in there flat. I had a black and white, I have a black and white quilt, so I've collected a lot of fabric that I had for that, to make that. And so I have a bunch left. So I'm taking the leftovers and I'm trying to make something fun and different.
Oh my gosh, that's so awesome. Okay, so we have some shout outs here that we see
Shout
on
out.
social media and on Kimberley Stitch Squad for the Ultimate Beginner Quilt Series.
Yes.
And these are going to be block number 5, which was last week's block.
Yes, the Hourglass Block.
Yes.
That one was fun. I knocked over my Matilda mat, which I forgot to talk about.
Oh, we'll talk about that in a second.
I love that thing.
This is
Madsit?
Madsit?
Madsit. Yes, this first one is
Madsit.
from Madsit on
Hi,
Instagram.
Madsit. I like your stripe and polka dot combination. That's really cute.
Hey.
Very bright.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
And then this next one.
She says this hasn't been sewed together yet. This is Michelle Crosby.
Hey.
I'm trying to
Michelle.
use all the rainbow colors. I love rainbow colors. Yes.
Okay. And next one.
Those are really nice. Greens and orange. Aww.
Oh, it's Mr.
Mr.
Domestic.
Hi, Mr.
Domestic.
Domestic. I got to
Hey.
hug him when he was
We
here.
do have a picture together somewhere.
I love his channel, yes. I took a selfie and sent it to my bestie, and I was like, she was so jealous.
Oh, And then I believe that is somebody else's dog.
She says,
he's dog sitting.
Yeah, first, this is not my dog. I'm
Fuzzy
sitting
Liger.
this fuzzy, lighthearted doodle. But while he's here, I plan to include him in a couple block shots because dog plus quilt block equals millions of likes according to my market analysis. So for Fuzz, make sure you like the photo because he'll be sad. He told me, okay?
Aw,
Don't let him be sad,
Fuzzy
y'all.
Liger.
You have to like that. Okay, thank you, Mr. Domestic. Hey.
Pets and quilting. I feel like it goes so well together.
Oh yeah, pets and fabric.
Nana Deb 2010.
Nana Deb.
Yes.
Hi.
Way to go, Nana.
Really pretty. Those are
Those are
that
cool.
blue and pink is a real great combination. Look at that.
Yes. We've got Denise admiring your points back here, which is very meaningful because Denise is an excellent quilter.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, that's great.
So Lover Crafting.
So Love Crafting.
So Love Crafting. Sorry.
Hourglass
about that.
4 patch is done.
Are those
That's
little
very cool.
flowers in the?
I think they are. I think it's like a striped floral.
That's
Yeah,
so cool.
It looks like.
That is really cute. And the texture of that blue next to that striped floral looks really good. That looks fantastic. Sharon Osborne had a few issues, but thanks to Kimberly's info on seam ripping, it was an easy fix.
Yay!
Who hasn't had to seam rip?
Almost at one point.
Uh-huh. Nice. Very nice.
Ooh.
Oh.
The patchwork patch.
Those aqua blues are so pretty. I might
That's
be
cool.
biased.
That
Also,
would look
those
good in that
photography
water
skills,
glass,
though.
in that water.
The water glass?
The water color one that you showed.
The what? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That would look good.
That would look really good.
Okay, next one.
Oh, nice batiks.
You got this.
Very nice batiks. TQ and HC. This is the best I can do, which the best you can do is very good.
Hey, it's way better than me.
My seam ripper needs recharging. That's really good. Yeah, where those blocks come together in the middle is a little challenging because it's a little bulky right there.
How do you say that?
Cynthia Quilts?
Yeah. Oh, it's in.
Cynthia?
Yeah, it's in Cynthia.
Cynthia Quilts?
Yes.
Oh,
Hi.
that's cool.
I think.
Sorry, if I'm getting any of these names wrong,
Yeah,
y'all,
we
I'm so
apologize.
sorry.
Yeah. For those of you watching they have a little screen where they can see the little pop-ups, and it's kind of small, so it's hard to read sometimes.
That
so we
fabric is
apologize.
teeth. Do you see that? How
Oh,
cute
you're
is that?
right.
Yeah.
It is teeth. That's adorable.
It is very cute. Very funky. I love it.
Yeah.
Claire Armanoff. Finished block 3, 4, and 5. Boy, that pink.
Wow.
I saw your
That's
first.
a
I think
great one.
they did a shout out when there was just like 2 of the pink blocks, and I was like, I really want to see this quilt when it's done.
It's gonna be an awesome one for February or October.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, either fall or like Valentine's.
You know, very pretty. Very pretty. Yay, black and whites. Changed the layout from the pattern because of my directional fabric. Loving practicing the techniques for perfect points and the help with sewing on the bias. That's Debbie Cronin Henley. Look at that. Great work.
Wow.
One of the nice things about doing a quilt is you have the freedom to play around with the block. So if you have a particular print and it needs to go a certain way, you get to do that. It's a lot of fun. So you have a
That's
structure, but you
sparkle.
also get a lot of creativity.
That's sparkle.
Erin Morsher
Oh, that's cool. The little
joining the
little
Ultimate
ones.
Beginner Quilt along. Here's my block number 5. Very nice.
I like that blue.
Yeah, with the
dotted
meander.
lines. Yeah.
hmm
Yeah.
Really cute. These fabrics are really delicious. Okay, I have to get closer.
Yeah, I can't
That's
see
Gail
that one, sorry.
DeSluver Whitaker. Hi,
Hey.
Gail. I can't even read that. I'm old school and was never taught using leaders and enders, so I didn't. But I followed your video closely, and I may start next time. Thank you, Pat Sloan. Very great tutorial. And tree block. I learned something new
That's
every
really
week.
cool. That floral on there.
That is that red and green floral.
Mm-hmm.
It's really pretty. Jenny Bodine.
Jenny Bodine. Bodine.
I'm gonna go with Bodine.
Bodine.
It might be Bodine, and I'm sorry if it is.
Oh.
You can
I
just
like
call
that
us
red.
this now.
Red. Is that a gray or a white? It kind of looks gray to me, but it might be a white. It's hard to tell on the screen.
Looks like maybe an off-white and a
Yeah.
gray.
That's something customer service we tell people all the time. The computer monitors vary from monitor to monitor. Colors always change when you look at them on the TV. It can be really difficult.
It's very true.
Yeah.
Even here at work, like everything looks just a little bit different.
Oh yeah, I think one time we had 5 computer monitors in customer service all show the same fabric, and everyone looked like a different tone. It was so interesting.
Yeah.
And they all look a little bit different than the actual fabric too.
Yeah. Heather White. I love how this
cool.
turned out. I really feel like I'm learning a lot with this quilt along. Me too. Like, my favorite tip so far, hands down, is, I don't know why it never occurred to me. So if you have to cut 2 3.5 inch strips, Kimberly does the 7 inch and then she moves back and does 3.5.
Mm-hmm.
Genius.
Yeah.
Never crossed my mind, but I've started doing it. It's so much easier than what I was doing before. Thanks, Kimberly.
Yeah, I think that the first time she did that in the film room for like a lot of us, it was like, whoa, wait, what just happened?
I know. I love it
even
when
us.
people teach you something, like they just, oh, this is how I always do it. And you're like, that is mind-blowingly amazing.
Mm-hmm. Also, I love all these like black and white, like polka dotted fabric.
I like the check mixed in with that one. That one is super cute.
Helen Cohen.
Helen Cohen.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Those,
The
the
purples.
Very pretty.
The
purple.
lavender green is a really beautiful combination. It's such a pretty color match. More aqua blues. Hi, this is Inga Hannigan. Block 5 done. So appreciative of all the tips, Kimberly. Yes, Kimberly, no joke. They've really helped me. I've sewn since I was 10. I've made everything from a beginner apron to tuxedos, wedding dresses, draperies, you name it, I've sewn it. That is some serious sewing. But quilting is different from garment construction. There's this thing called a scant 1/4 inch seam. It goes on from there.
Oh man, that's
do need a
a quarter inch
tuxedo.
seam.
Do you hear Skylar? He says, I do need a tuxedo.
I'm getting married next year.
So Inga, you can get with Skylar for his size.
Jerry Berry 84. Oh, that's
it's
cool.
little elephants and whales.
That's really cool.
Y'all, did you read the comment though? In this house, only important art can be displayed on the fridge.
Oh.
That is adorable.
It made the fridge.
It did, because it is art. That's beautiful. I like the white on white background, but how this one is more saturated with the white on white than that one is.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. Candy Kerr, block number 5.
Oh, that's cool.
Your points look really nice.
Yeah.
Go Candy. We always see you in the chat, Candy, so congrats on getting those points.
Yeah,
It's a
points are
magic.
hard. Points are a
Yes,
struggle.
they are.
Yeah. And I think we're back to number 1. Guys, thanks so much for sending those pictures in to us. We really love seeing all the stuff that you're doing, and we love hearing about why you're doing it or how you struggled or what you did successfully. Like, it's important to us because, we're kind of like a big family.
And then we also had some shout outs from the 8 Carat Quilt Along.
Yes, the 8 Carat Quilt Along.
Yes, these won't be as many, I think, but we got a few.
So this is Denise Goudry, Sapphire Block completed.
That's cool.
It would make a great table topper.
That's
She is
really
absolutely
cool.
right. I don't know what fabric line this is, but I was telling Denise yesterday that it reminds me of,
Maybe
that
a
rainbow polished chrome, like that.
Oh, yeah.
It's beautiful.
Might be a
Like Tula
Hoffman.
Pink's hardware.
Like Tula Pink's hardware. That's what it reminds me of. It's beautiful.
Could be a Hoffman maybe too.
Maybe.
Got Denise
Put that
Lake.
back on the couch.
Yeah, Denise Lake. That's very
Denise
cool.
Lake.
Wow, did you read this? She said, so this happened. Joined the 8 Carat Quilt Along and finished the top on week 1
Wow.
using my stash.
Oh
Had
my
so
gosh.
much fun. Thank you, Fat Quarter Shop. It's going to do that. Wow, that's fantastic.
That is amazing.
Finished the quilt top in week 1. That's insane.
Wow. It's dedication.
Nice job. Really nice job.
Yeah.
Helen Richardson.
Yes. Those blues are so
Yes.
pretty.
with that
I love this
background.
block. It's a gorgeous block.
Mm-hmm. Makes you want to put a ring on it.
You like a thing, should put a ring
Bad
on it. Oh wait, am I
joke.
allowed to sing that? Do we have to pay royalties now?
No, you can sing a little bit of it. It's
Put a ring
okay.
on it.
As long as we won't play the song.
I sing all the time, you guys. I'm so sorry.
No,
Hey!
it's actually really great when she sings.
Hi, Irene. So this is Irene Lear.
That's very cool.
She actually lives right here in Austin, so she calls a lot when we talk. With much appreciation to get started on the 8 Carat quilt. I have to say, this was the first time I used the triangle papers, and I absolutely love them. To have every block cut, sewn perfectly to size was heaven for me. I'm going with a shabby chic look, and I can't say as this will be gifted. However, I want to change it up a bit, perhaps with some exchanged outer borders rather than starlights.
Ooh.
I don't know. Anyways, hey Irene. And before I forget, hey Pat, hey Gazina, hola Araceli. Okay. Yeah, shout out to anybody. Skylar doesn't talk to customers, so he doesn't really have any customers to shout out to.
Sorry.
That's okay. We're getting a lot of love for Skylar in the comments. And on that same track, Candy Kerr just said, people at work are looking at me because I gasped out loud when Elva said my name.
Oh.
Love you, Candy.
This is J Riley 7979. First time using triangles on a roll and how easy it is to use. Very happy with how the block came out. Triangles on a roll make such a difference. It's kind of ridiculous.
Yes. Oh
Like if you want perfection, triangle paper is the way to go.
Mm-hmm.
Like he knows he doesn't even quilt.
I don't.
He hangs around 8 hours a day with quilters.
Yeah. I do everything but physically quilt.
That's hilarious. You do everything except the actual quilt.
Yeah, pretty much.
Laurel Fletchner, my center block to the 8-karat quilt using Strawberry Jam by Corey Yoder.
That's a good line.
That is a good. Look at how pretty that center is. Look at that. Beautiful work.
Impressive.
Very pretty.
Those colors together make me happy.
They do. They're very vibrant. Great job, Laurel.
And Peach Latrell.
Peach! Hi, Peach!
Peach,
very cool.
before the live stream, Elva was very excited to give you a shout out and say hello to you.
I know. I kind of am a fangirl of Peaches. It's a little weird.
Aww. I think a lot of us here fangirl Peach a little bit.
Well, you know, she's so sweet. She's just so nice.
Just send us
Like-
brownies.
She did send us brownies.
Yeah.
Oh, it was good too.
Last year.
Sorry. I don't even remember why, but thank you for those. They were amazing.
They just showed up.
Anita Robinson Bigley. Stash fabrics. I love stash fabrics. Scrap quilting, stash fabric use makes me really happy. That's beautiful. That dark floral.
That's
so
very cool,
lovely.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good match together.
Yeah, it looks fantastic.
Okay, we're back
Hey,
to the
back to
beginning.
Denise.
Not the Denise behind the scenes.
Not that Denise, that Denise.
Other Denise.
All right, okay. So, I think now's a good time to start questions. So, I've kind of prepared these, like, rapid fire. We're going to do rapid fire questions here.
I'm hot and I'm sorry. Can I do this, please?
Oh, yes, please, go ahead.
I carry this in my purse everywhere I go. I had it for like, I don't know, 6 years or something, and this is the greatest thing
Still
in
together,
the
too,
whole
after
wide
6
world.
years.
I know, I bought it at a Ren fair.
That's amazing. I also love how it matches your nail polish, and can you share what nail polish color you're wearing today?
This is Blue Lagoon, and it's a joke because everybody loves Kimberley's nails all the time, and everybody's like, what polish is that? So I said, I'm going to go get my nails done, and I'm going to know the name of the color just in case somebody wants to know. Blue Lagoon.
Blue Lagoon OPI color? Or-
Actually, I don't think it was OPI. The lady that did my nails, her name was Nam, and she said that it was a brand new line that just came out. It was in a black bottle with like a printed lid, but it wasn't OPI. It's a gel that you cure with the light.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Interesting.
And I think it was like 129 was the number or something.
Hey, well, there you guys go. Okay, so rapid fire. We're just gonna go like quickly down the list.
Here we
Just
go.
answer like first
Shout out!
answer
Shout
that
out!
comes to your head. Okay, ready? Favorite color?
Green.
Blue.
Favorite food?
Pizza.
Thai food.
Favorite vacation spot?
Colorado.
Cruise ship.
Ooh. Favorite fabric designer?
Tula Pink.
Kaif, I think. If you're going to say Tula, I have to say Kaif.
Pepsi or Coca-Cola?
Coke.
Dr. Pepper.
Oh. Favorite season?
Summer.
Winner.
Favorite sport?
Baseball.
If I had to pick a sport, it would be baseball.
Hey. Room temperature, like what is your ideal AC temperature that you set it at?
70.
68. Like in a perfect world, 68. I keep my AC at 72.
You guys like it cold. Mine's at 75.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh.
First concert.
I have not been to a concert.
What?
Fun
Skylar!
fact.
How do you live so close to Austin and not?
I actually live in New Braunfels.
Okay.
So. But, yeah, no, I've never been to a concert, really.
We have to fix that, Skylar.
Morgan's trying.
Morgan, we have to fix
We were
that.
supposed to go to one a couple weeks ago, but I didn't know who the band was, and I didn't want to go and just sit there and be like, what is this song?
But it could have been the greatest thing you've ever done in your whole life.
It could have been. It was
It
at
could've
Whitewater, but it could have been.
He should have went.
You know?
All
He
right.
should have went.
Sorry, more
Hindsight's
rapid fire.
20/20.
Have you ever been out of the country?
No.
Once.
Your favorite place in the whole wide world? Oh, stumped them there.
My favorite place in the whole wide world.
This is going to be cliche.
Favorite place.
Or maybe a place that makes you feel really happy when you're there.
My
Honestly,
sister's house.
I was going to say my apartment.
Home.
My fiance's there.
Oh.
Hi, Brownie. Brownie is my
Hi,
sister.
Morgan.
Oh. I do believe Morgan is in the chat. Shorts or
Morgan!
pants?
Shorts.
Shorts.
Tea or coffee?
Coffee.
Coffee.
Sweet or salty?
Sweet.
Depending on the day.
Ooh. Sunny day outside or rainy, cozy day in?
Rainy cozy day in.
Sunny day outside.
Okay. Pizza or burgers?
Pizza.
Nice. French fries or tots?
Fries.
Tots.
Oh, okay. Long hair or short hair?
Long.
Both.
Okay.
My last live stream, my hair was down to my... I could sit on it.
Yes, some people were commenting
And
about
now
that,
this
and they love the haircut.
Oh, thank you. So this one, I'm crazy short.
Dog or cat?
Dog.
I have cats, but they fit my lifestyle. Cats are like teenagers and dogs are like children. They require more effort. Cats, you can kind of be like, here's some food, you're fine. So, cats.
Fair enough.
Favorite movie?
Okay, this is a dorky answer. I love end of the world movies, apocalyptic,
man.
2012. So there's a movie called The Core, and it's about the core of the earth stops spinning, and then they have to drill down and start it spinning again. It's I've probably seen it 15 times. It's not the best movie ever made. It is probably my favorite movie though, because I love it. It's fun.
That's a tough one.
Or first one that comes to mind.
Date Night with Steve Carell.
Nice.
I don't think I've seen that.
That's a good one.
And favorite TV series?
Oh, that's an even harder one.
What am I watching right now? Person of Interest. Pretty good. On
I have
Netflix.
two. Designated Survivor or New Girl.
I have never
Oh my
seen either of
gosh.
those.
They're good.
Are they currently on television or are they on Netflix?
They're on Netflix. Designated Survivor was on TV, but they
Isn't that one
picked
like a
them up.
political one, kind of?
Yeah, it's based on it's all fictional, but how the guy becomes the president is based on an actual fact.
Oh,
Yeah, so whenever the State of the Union happens, all but 2 members of Congress go to the State of the Union. The other 2 members of Congress go to a disclosed location, just in case if something happens, we have a person in charge.
Oh, I've heard of that. Yes.
And in the series, the first episode, the Capitol
goes
gets
away.
bombed.
Yeah.
So the president, the cabinet, everyone is
and so
gone.
then you just have these guys.
Yeah, you have 2 people left, and one of them becomes the president and has to basically bring the country back together and deal with all that, even though he was the secretary of homing people and stuff. HUD is what it's called, yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Home development, yeah.
And now he's the president trying to figure out how to run the country.
Very interesting.
Okay. And then we have some questions and cute comments that have been submitted throughout the live stream. And if you have any questions that you would like Elva and Skylar to answer for you, now is the time to get them in. So
yes.
we can
Customer
get to
service
them.
questions, we've got that.
Yes.
Personal questions, we're down.
Hey.
And okay, just comment from Stephanie Theodore. She said, customer service folks are always amazing. It's most appreciated.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
And then
You do a
Vicky
great job.
Robles said, she is a cutie about your fiance. How did you meet?
So we met. I went to a school not too far from where Texas State was, and at the end of my last year at Texas Lutheran is what it's called, where I went to school, we kind of just ran into each other, started talking and texting. We didn't really hang out that much when we were down here, but we both lived back home in Dallas. I lived in Frisco. She lived up in Denton. It's about a 30-minute drive. And one night we just started hanging out, and we never stopped, really, to be honest.
Now you've decided to hang out forever.
Yes, now we
It's
decided to
amazing.
do our life together. So.
Oh my gosh,
so
that
sweet.
is so sweet. Okay, Shelly Michelle was asking if Skylar, if you sew or do any crafts.
I do not sew or do any crafts. My mom does a bunch of crafts. She's a scrapbooker. Morgan likes to collect a lot of things that she's going to put together at some point. I don't really know what she's going to do with them all, but she does like getting those older things and those antique looking things. So our apartment is flooded with all kinds of cool antique stuff and things like that.
She's pre-planning for your future life, sir.
Yeah, probably.
That's great. Okay. And then, Stacy Fallon was the one that said you should help Kimberley every Friday holding quilts.
You really should. He's like really good at it.
And then throughout the live stream, I pick like comments that I think are funny or cute or relatable. So Tammy Schmidt had said, "I've been so enthralled with this live stream that my coffee is cold now." That little like crying, laughing face.
Should get a Kimberley Stitch Squad cup. It'll stay hot for a long time.
It's true.
Shameless plug, y'all.
Those Yetis keep everything at the temperature you put it in for like hours.
Oh yeah, this is still piping hot coffee.
Okay, and then Marsha W. had said, "Oh my gosh, how cool. I honestly didn't know there were people that actually said y'all."
Yeah.
Because you guys say y'all.
I am a born and raised Texan. I've been out of Texas twice in my entire life, I think. And y'all is a y'all is a word.
Okay, and then next question. Needle Graham 3 was saying, commending Skylar on his folding skills. Folding the corner over to display the bag against the front is a perfect way to display it. And then Candy Kerr was asking, can Elva talk about different modern fabric lines?
No. I really enjoy Cafe. I just heard that there's a new Cafe line coming out that's rainbow themed. I'm super excited about it. I'm kind of weird where I don't know that I don't have like really favorite. I like what I like. It's kind of like if I see it and I'm like, oh, I love it. But I love Tula, the animals that she works into the fabric and all of the bright colors and the vibrant prints, and then the cave quilts. I make samples for Fat Quarter Shop, and I get to make the majority of the Cave Quarterly Club quilts. I make the samples for those, and I could not be happier. I get all the cave quilts. I'm so excited to have them. I love cave fabric. I love bright, modern, and when I first started, I didn't like those types of prints. But once you see it in a quilt, it changes the dynamic of it, and it works with the other things, and you get these bold, modern statements of color and print. And then especially when there's modern quilts where there's a lot of negative space, and then a lot of like featured quilting design in that negative space where you get the little pop of color, but you get a lot of detail. I really like those. I don't think I answered your question.
Well, kind of along the same lines, a question that we get a lot, and Kimberly's not a modern fabric kind of person, so she usually asks this question to anyone else who sews with modern fabrics, but how do you work with prints that are more modern or more like Cafe and Tula where there's like a lot going on? Like what would be like your like number 1 or number 2 tips for working with modern fabric?
I don't know that I edit what I do much based on the fabric that I use. I think that you have to have I feel like you need to have a contrast background that doesn't compete with the bold statement of the fabrics. Like that's the fabric needs to be able to state for itself, which is part of the fun for the modern prints and the bold designs and everything. So when you mix it with like a more calm background fabric, then it just makes my heart happy. I love them. Like I don't know.
Yes, no, that's a great answer. Okay, and then Skylar, a few people were wondering, what baseball position do you play?
I played first base.
Ooh.
Yes.
And then, Gina Tell had said we got to take Skylar out on ATX.
Yes,
yes, Gina, I'm down. And then
Fat Quarter Shop sponsored. No.
Okay.
Sorry, Kimberly, I couldn't help it.
Oh man. Wilma Evans said Skylar should have made the beginner quilt. It's never too late.
I tried really hard to talk him into it, y'all. I was like, Skylar, you really need to do this, but maybe y'all can talk him into it. Comment down below. How many will it take for you to make the quilt? How many? Pressure's on. Pressure's
How
on.
many comments?
Like, how many? We need teamwork, y'all. Teamwork. We're going to have to make Skylar sew.
25,000.
25,000.
25,000.
Yeah.
So if we get
I don't have
25,000.
any type of sewing anything, so I'd have to go out there and get everything.
That's okay. You can come to my house, you and Morgan, and you can borrow my sewing machine.
Okay. And Teresa was saying, if Skylar does the color matching, I owe him a huge thanks for matching some team fabric. So thanks, Skylar.
Good job, Skylar.
And then Hilda Hoover was asking, what is the fabric or number of the farm backing in the alphabet quilt? We can find out, but it is in the show notes. So we can pull that info up for you guys.
Awesome.
And let's see. Okay, Melissa Gay was clarifying, just checking the ABC quilt pattern is in the pillow book.
The pillow talk, yes.
Yes.
I think it's like in
It's like
the last
like-
few pages.
It's like you can kind of see like here. So yes, it's definitely in there. And it is a really cute. I'm like, how cute would that be for like a baby quilt with a little alphabet? I just love it. I will look at this book, y'all. Take it away. Take it away.
Oh, okay. It's called Cuddle Sea Spray EIEIO yardage SKU number EIEIO Sea Spray.
It's going to be a sham.
Now you have to sing it every time you want to know it. E-I-E-I-O.
I also think it's funny that it's an alphabet quilt and it's like EIEIO, like, alphabet things, right? Okay. And then, Marjorie had been asking, is Elva going to show us her favorite notion? You did show us at the beginning, but do you just want to show us again?
The Matilda mat.
We missed the Matilda mat.
This is the one thing I forgot to show you guys at the beginning. It is a Matilda's cutting mat, Matilda's own. I adore this thing. It is a little ridiculous how much I love it. I keep it next to my sewing machine and I do all my trimming on it, and then I carry it over to my ironing table and I get everything pressed and I bring it back and I use it sort of like a design board. But when you're cutting and you have to cut something and you can just move it around and cut the next thing without having to move your fabric, it is so nice. It's not heavy, it's not bulky, it's not in multiple pieces, it doesn't come apart. I love this thing. I recommend it to everybody. It's a little investment that you won't regret. Or at least I've never regretted it. Oh, we're out of stock right now, but they will be back in 2 weeks. We're out of stock because they're awesome, y'all. No, they really are good. I really love them. I talked about them in the last live stream.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And then, customer service question. Ellen Jones said, is there any way I can get more fabric for the ultimate beginner's quilt? I must cut some and now I'm short.
Sure. If you know what you need, you can just call customer service and let us know. We'd be happy to help you. We can figure out what SKU it is if you don't know the SKU number. But sure, if it's in stock, or if not, we'll figure something out for you. But we're about helping people. So if you need something, call us and we'll do what we can.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And randomly off the subject, there is a tip I wanted to tell people who surf our website before I forget. I don't know if everybody knows, but the images on our website are clickable. And if you click the image, it takes you to a larger description, which will give you a more detailed bit of information. So if you need additional items, or if there's a suggested thing to go with it, if you click into the image, it's usually right there. Some of them also will have, like, I know we do it for Moda, where we have solid color recommendations for like matching fabrics. So clicking into the image for the details of an item is always a real good idea.
Okay. And then Anna Deal Davis says, does Kimberly's OCD apply to all of Fat Quarter Shop?
When Kimberly says that when she's like, she's really quiet in her real life, she really does mean it. She just kind of like does herself, and she has high expectations, but I don't think that's an OCD thing. I think that's she does well. She wants us to do well.
And is everything in the whole shop super organized because of that, or is it more like
we are fairly organized?
I mean, we carry a lot of products.
We do carry a lot of products.
So it's kind of hard to be perfectly organized with everything,
Yes.
but I would say
Yes.
we have like an A+ on organization out there on the production side.
Yeah.
Christine A. Vanaman says, question for Skylar. Are we all invited to the wedding?
Well, I think the venue only holds 150 people. So if there's extra ones, we might be able to send some invites out to everybody.
We'll let y'all know. Wilma Evans says, what is Skylar's favorite fabric?
My favorite fabric is probably the Del Luna line by Tula Pink.
Ooh.
That's my favorite one.
Really nice.
Yes. That's a great choice. Okay. And then, Rita Ann White Mulvey just had said sewing machine equals power tool. It is definitely a power tool. And then Katrina Lance was asking, how did you each come to work here?
You want to go first? You want me to?
Sure.
So for me, like I said, I was working on a ranch beforehand. The work was kind of getting slow out there. So I kind of just put my resume into a bunch of different places. Fat Quarter Shop gave me the call. I had an interview on Friday. They called me on Monday, and I started the next Monday. Then I went from being an associate to a supervisor on the production side, and then about a year or so ago, I made the transition inside the customer service. So I've been here for just over 2.5 years right now.
I applied for the job from, I don't know, like a job site. I can't even remember. It's been so long now. I knew literally nothing about quilting, nothing about sewing. I had to look up what a fat quarter was because I wanted to sound intelligent when I came for my job interview. But this job has been a blessing. It really has. This is a great place to work. These Kimberly and Kevin are good people. They're trying to do good things. Not a lot of companies get to say that. Not a lot of employees get to say that they work for like genuinely good people. Mm-hmm. And they're trying to do something good with the Make-A-Wish Foundation quilts. Where, you know, when you're blessed to have something, then you want to give to others who maybe aren't as blessed as us. We're all very lucky people here. Mm-hmm. Very lucky people. So
That's true.
Yeah, it's good. They're good people. It's a good place to work.
Oh, yeah. So sweet. Noreen Kilby says, I never call FQS customer service, and I have no one to talk to about my quilting project, so maybe I'll just call you guys once in a while.
Well, we have live chat too, so if you can chat. There's usually somebody on chat Monday through Friday, and then you can always call us too, toll free.
You can email. You can email us too if you need to.
Service at Fat Quarter Shop. Like, one of the things I love about the service, this customer service department here at Fat Quarter Shop is Kimberly's belief in customer service really shows through in how we're able to do our job, how we're allowed to do our job. We're allowed to make customers, to take care of people. It's a really nice thing. Love my job, love what I do.
I'm just going to take 2 more comments here because we are running out of time. From Jane Dial. Denise and I were cracking up about this behind the camera. She said, you need to fan Skylar because he is really hot.
Aww. Say thank you, Skylar.
Thank you. My fiance is watching this too.
There you go.
Lots of ladies also agreed in the chat. Okay. And then, Sylvia Chipka Buonani says, we need to go to Red Rocks. He needs to go to Red Rocks in Colorado for his first concert. And then Sherry Bing says, you two should come back on Livestream again another time.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm hoping to.
Okay.
I think we did okay.
Yeah,
You guys did awesome.
the first time on camera, yeah.
Oh my gosh, no, you guys did so good. Thanks for joining us, everyone.
Thanks for having us, guys. Thank you, Lily.
Oh, sure thing.
Thank you, Kimberly.
Thanks, Kim.
Okay. And yeah, we'll see you guys next week when Kimberly will be back.
Yes.
And I hear Skylar actually watches the live stream, so Skylar will be watching on the other end.
I do watch the live streams, yes. It's part of my job.
All right, bye guys.
Bye.
Have a great weekend, everyone.